Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. We're going to be watching Riverdale Season 1, Episode 11. This is called To Riverdale and Back Again. If you guys would like to follow me on Twitter or would like to get early access to my reactions or would like to watch the full reactions that are up on my Patreon, the links for that are down below. Let's get into this episode.
I hope you'll play me some songs before I go.
Yeah, for sure. I'm playing at the dance, so if you want to see me play live.
Turns out our statements did make a difference, and the judge seems inclined to give your father a break.
About the crimes he's committed, including maybe Jason Blossom.
Stop it, Veronica. There's no proof that your father had anything to do with that.
He's in jail because of the Blossoms, Mom. That gives him a motive.
Who do you think killed him? Well, you and Betty are in this deep. You gotta have an opinion.
Grilling you.
To me, I don't think the question is who done it. You know, I think the real question is whether Riverdale is a place of good or a place of darkness and evil.
I already asked Jughead point blank if he thought his father had anything to do with Jason's death, and he said no. And I believed him. And I still believe him. If you want to go after Jughead's dad, Mrs. Cooper, I'm in. Sorry,
I knew she was going to do that.
but I haven't
Can I play a couple songs? I kind of told my mom that... Whoa, you don't want me to?
No, it's not that, Arch. It's just, this dance needs to be fun. And your song is as amazing as they are.
And make you want to slit your wrists. In a good way.
In an amazing way.
I'm a little terrified by the social experiment of it all, but I think it's good. Our families get to know each other. I think it's important for us, you know?
Yeah. So you're not going to question Jughead or his dad about the murder, then?
I mean, only if it happens to come up as casual dinner conversation.
I'm not playing
Yeah.
this game with you, Mom.
When I invited Jughead, he seemed so excited. Like it really meant a lot to him that our families are going to get to know each other.
I was thinking, maybe it's time I go back and live with him again.
But maybe you should wait a little bit longer just to make sure it sticks.
No, dude, I'm telling you, something has shifted. I mean, he even asked to read my work.
Your dad asked you who you thought killed Jason Blossom.
You repeating everything I'm saying is getting really annoying.
Jughead. He's been hurt and let down by his dad so many times. And what if FP did help your dad?
That's what I'm saying. What if?
But Veronica, Jughead can never find out.
And neither can Betty.
They're going to find out. Every time somebody says they can never find out. That's exactly what... Hey! Product placement. Sorry, I had to point it out every single time.
Much more fun.
But every time someone says that, they always find out.
I'm glad we're honoring JJ's legacy.
At some point. Oh, was that the ring? I thought Jason was holding that ring.
My Nana's ring, which she gave to Jason. So how does your mother have it? The only way your mom could have that ring is if she or your dad got it from Jason. And he wouldn't have given it up, not over his dead body.
Holly, you are carrying precious cargo. But if you think for 1 second that those babies guarantee your safety, you're in for a rude awakening.
Oh my god.
You said she wanted me to be
Oh,
here.
she does. I mean, it's homecoming after all, and our families should be coming together.
The last time Clifford saw Jason was the day my son washed his hands of our family. Jason wanted nothing more to do with the Blossom name, nor our lineage, including the ring which he threw in Clifford's face as his final rebuke. Clifford then gave the ring to me for safekeeping. Now, unless you have any more questions, I'll leave you to finish getting ready for the dance.
I don't know if I believe that.
Drink up, dear, before it melts.
There's got to be something in that milkshake. It's so reminding me of Rosemary's Baby, you know, where they kept feeding her, these people. They didn't feed her people, but the neighbors kept giving her this food and stuff to eat.
Vacancy. And the other day she threw a brick through the window.
Let's just air the dirty laundry.
The may not be at a window.
How? Back in the day, castles in the clouds. Your mom ever tell you about that night?
Just that she and my dad were king and queen.
Yeah, they were. Of hell.
Dad,
Please. It's a fun story, I promise.
Oh no.
I was backstage dropping off our gear when I heard these voices yelling. It was your mom and dad. They were fighting about I don't know what, but it sounded like life or death.
Shut up, FP.
Happy to oblige if you are.
She deserves that.
What did you give her?
Polly was so agitated. I gave her an all-natural relaxer. Nothing to hurt the babies, but she will sleep like a lamb till morning.
Was that story true? About how you got the ring back?
Every word of it. You know your brother rejected us. Our way of life, our business, everything. And after I had groomed him to take over the empire, when really I should have been nurturing you.
Panicked. I thought it would be better for everyone if the ring were just gone. Down the drain. That way if Polly ever said anything to anyone, there'd be no proof.
She's lying.
Did I do something wrong?
No. Quite right what you did.
She's lying. She's got it somewhere. I'm starting to think more and more that Polly was right and they had something to do with Jason's death. Because he didn't want to be a Blossom.
You wanted to see if we'd find anything incriminating, and we didn't.
Then we'll look somewhere else, outside or...
Why is she so desperate to find some proof?
Do you want your dad to be guilty?
I want to know, Archie.
Look, I've been thinking, I mean, if it's all right with you, I could come back. And I could come back home.
It's time the whole family gets back together. Us, your mom, Jelly Bean. They got a sweet setup in Toledo. There's decent work there.
Why not Riverdale?
Because dinners like we just had and what you're writing about in your book. And
Oh, did you not know?
You have been playing the same game since junior high, and it was tired even back then. Fred is a big boy. He can do as he pleases. I came here tonight to have fun with both of my dates. So if you have a problem with that...
I have to take this.
Oh, she's just trying to start stuff. Good for Mary for not falling for it. Yep, she knows. I told you, they always find out.
The warrant to search the premises.
be my guest. I got nothing to hide.
You want to explain this?
Okay, he looked just as confused to see that gun. So who set him up?
This is the first time I've really had a boyfriend. Mostly it's...
I want to be happy. But I can't.
Hey guys.
But what rights did the police have to go to his house? I mean, like, what even prompted that?
We went to your dad's trailer to
search it, Jughead.
Why would you guys do that?
My mom put them up to it.
You went behind my back, Archie.
Jug.
How did you... When did you guys know to go to my dad's trailer?
We knew he'd be at dinner with...
Betty had nothing to do with it.
To think I was gonna pass on moving to Toledo with my family for you. When we went to my dad's trailer, you asked me if I believed him. I said I did.
She had nothing to do with it.
It was good enough. I tried to stop her.
You could have told me. You could have warned me about this.
It's true, she could have.
Jug. I didn't want to disappoint you.
He was just arrested for the murder of Jason Blossom.
I'm not a perfect father, Jughead. No getting around that. But I'm no killer.
Don't make me cry.
And as much as I like Jughead, I am so glad that you are done with that family. Done. I love Jughead. He's as much my family as you are, more so right now. I'm going to look for Jughead. Do not push me tonight, Mom. Because I will push back.
It's just I want you with me. I don't think that this town is safe anymore. I feel like Riverdale is getting ready to slide off of a mountainside, and I don't want you anywhere around when that happens. Just promise me you'll at least think about it.
Yeah, I will.
She did it. I knew she still had the ring, but who tipped off the cops? Was it her?
Kevin called me, and he said his dad found a gun. The gun that killed Jason in a lockbox in FP's closet.
But Betty searched FP's trailer.
We looked through that closet.
And there was no lockbox. Someone
Set
put
up.
it there after we left. He's being framed.
Told ya! Told ya! Okay, guys, so that is the end of episode 11 of season 1 of Riverdale, and we're getting so close to the end. There's only like 2 episodes left, and unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to watch them right now. But, FP got set up. I knew he did, because one, like Veronica and Archie said, they just literally checked his whole trailer and found nothing. Okay, you think if they had seen that lockbox, they wouldn't have pulled it out and looked at it? I mean, I didn't know the box wasn't FP's, but I figured that if they'd seen it, they would have opened it up and looked inside, like the cops did. And you could totally tell by FP's face that he did not have any clue whose gun that was. Like, you could see that he was just as surprised as anybody to have seen that gun there. So I knew it was a setup. Don't know who's setting him up. Polly and Cheryl found the ring that Jason proposed with in his parents' bedroom. So the question was, how do they have the ring? I don't think I believe their story about how the ring got in her possession. I will say that Cheryl's mother did look especially distraught that she thinks FP is the one that killed her son. But Clifford did not. He wasn't look upset at all. So, I would not be surprised if Clifford's the one that killed his son and got the ring. And that's how they have it. Because he is upset that he groomed Jason all these years to take over the business and Jason didn't want anything to do with it. So, I think that is a motive for him to have killed his own child. And I think maybe he's just not, like, if he did do it, I don't think she knows. His wife, I don't think she knows. So, I don't know. But we also had Archie's mother in this episode, Mary. And she seems like a pretty cool person. She's like the nicest mom so far on this show. And when Alice tried to start drama in the bathroom, Mary didn't fall for it. And I absolutely love the fact that she knew that Alice was playing some game and she did not take the bait. So I love that. And I don't blame her for asking Archie to come live with her in Chicago. Because if I heard somebody was in a small town that my son lived in, not that I would be separate from my child, but just saying, that they was killed and all this drama's going down, I would feel like I would want them to come stay with me, wherever it is that I'm living, so that I can really, be closer to them and hopefully they be safer. So, I don't know. I mean, nowhere is it really safe ever. No matter how small the town, no matter how nice people seem, there's always, anything can happen anywhere, pretty much. So, that's just the way the world is nowadays. I miss the days when I was a kid. Not saying times weren't dangerous when I was a kid, but I could walk to my friend's house a couple blocks away. I could ride my bike at night. I could do these things that kids nowadays, they cannot do without fear of something bad happening to them. Just when I was younger, that just wasn't something that is as feared as it is now. Not saying, like I said, not that things didn't happen back then. I'm saying this like I'm some really old person, but I'm really not. I'm like in my 30s, okay? So, but I'm just saying, it's like, I don't know, it's sad the way time is now, because I'm a parent. I fear for my children constantly. Like my oldest, she wants to go out and do things, and we tell her no because it's not safe for her to go do these things she wants to do. Like, she wants to wander around the neighborhood. I don't feel safe letting her do that. We let her do it sometimes, but she has to have her cell phone on her, and she has to answer her phone if we call, and she has to check in. But, you know, it's just, you know, times are just really scary. But also with Kevin, I really wanted to be happy for him these last 2 episodes that I've watched, but it's just hard to be happy for him when we know Joaquin is playing him. I personally think Joaquin actually really likes Kevin. So maybe this isn't all play, but it's still, I don't know. Just, it's hard to be happy for him because I'm just afraid that he's going to get his heart broken. Especially since this is like his first boyfriend. So, I mean, you're bound to get your heart broken, but I don't know. Just, I feel bad that his first boyfriend is only his boyfriend because they want ties to the police department. So, I feel bad for Kevin. I thought it was really crappy of Archie and Veronica to go behind Jughead and Betty's back and work with Betty's mom to search FP's place and all that stuff. I thought it was really shitty. And they're like, you know, they can't find out. Of course they're going to find out. They always find out. They found out in this episode, which is a little earlier than I thought might happen, but I knew they were going to find out. And it was really cruddy that Jason, that Jughead, is blaming, Betty. Like, he's putting some of the blame on Betty. He's like, you know, you could have told me, which is true. She could have told him, but I don't know. It just makes me feel really bad because he was so upset with her and felt betrayed. And I don't know. And then his dad getting arrested, him thinking his dad's guilty, and his dad lied to him. Jughead breaking down. I almost cried myself because I just felt so bad for Jughead. And, but I thought it was great that Veronica and Archie came to Betty. Well, I mean, they kind of ran into her. They were looking, you know, hoping that she'd show up or that Jughead would show up. And they told her, like, we searched that place. That box was not there. Someone came and put it there. So he's being framed. So I'm so glad that they realized that FP is being framed. And they're not taking it as, you know, he's guilty because they found the gun. I really enjoyed this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, please give this video a like. If you have any suggestions on anything you would like me to react to, please leave those down below. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.